Hello everyone, this is Hungary 3.0, and I am cold. No, I'm just kidding. It started raining where I am. All of a sudden it decided not to be summer. It's weird. It's weird how the weather just does that. I was actually looking around and I found... Here. So this national income screen. If you look down at the bottom, it says property. Negative 98.5 ducats from property. So I'm losing close to 8 ducats a month because of the property. So that's actually a decent amount of ducats that I am losing because of overinvestment into property. But I don't think it's game breaking or anything. I have extra cash and I make 5 ducats right now. So if that increases the amount of pops I have, which it should, because now the natural change in pest is 800, which I'm pretty sure it starts around like 100. So because of the overinvestment, they can buy more of their needs. Their comfort, luxury, and life are fulfilled, and they get more peasants. And there's a lot of people migrating in that province. So hopefully I'll pay attention to that, and then should decrease over time. Can't imagine it'll increase. That would be weird. The other thing is, I think I saw this before, but then I forgot about it. When you do the census, you go to industry. I was saying that they only had food and salt, but I'm pretty sure I saw this and then I just forgot it. You can hit the next button, which was really stupid of me not to do that. In my defense, though, if you do... There should be a next button somewhere. Anyway, so we have an overabundance of fiber, fuel, because I opened up a bunch of coal mines, so we have a lot of fuel now, which is good because fuel is a life need for everyone, actually. And then we have a lot of raw materials. Don't have that many exotic goods. They don't have delicacies here. They split those off. But as of this alpha, they didn't put it back in. And then consumer goods, we're about 50 off. We have enough military and naval goods. We have enough industrial goods. We do not have enough luxury goods. So yeah, about pretty much what I would expect. The urban finished goods were lacking consumer, luxury, delicacies. You can't actually go back. You just go next, and you hit back, it goes to the front. It's weird. But then you can see tenant. I'm pretty sure this is 7.5 million peasants, 700,000 fighting age men. Our inward-outward movement is the same. I'm not sure why this with this outward. I think just outward from provinces, because it can't be outward from the country, because that shouldn't be in the game. And apparently we have nomads now, but I can't find nomads, so I'm not sure where they actually are. Something we just conquered. 600,000 residents. 227,000 nobles. It's actually a lot of nobles. Only 33,000 burghers, 93,000 clergy. So that is that. The other thing is, I've been trying to attack Poland for the last 5 years, because it's been a little bit in the future. But I had a couple spy networks drop. And then, of all people, Lithuania allied Poland. And then, I guess a couple years after that, Lithuania broke their alliance with Poland, or Poland broke their alliance with Lithuania. But, yeah, I plan on attacking Poland, but then Lithuania attacked Muscovy, so now I'm fighting Moldavia. So I'm going to take out Moldavia, and then I'm going to fight Poland. Yeah, you guys better run. Full grain provision. Okay, so when I do this stuff, let's see, provide temporary tax relief, perfect. And providing grain for the commoners, let's do that. I'm going to go ahead and do since my stability is 1, a reform. I'm going to do facilitate volunteer service, so I have extra cash. 1,600 and make 5 ducats. That should increase as the property expense decreases. I'm going to do facilitate volunteer service. That'll increase my cost for manpower, but it should increase my manpower. I have 20.3k manpower. So this will give 0.1 times welfare times plus 2% plus 2% times bureau power, base manpower from all non-elite classes. It'll decrease base hierarchy. That's fine. So we'll see how much this gets. Nobody cares. So increasing welfare is good, because that'll increase, for at least this, it'll increase the amount of people you get. I don't want to siege down Moldavia, but do have a 3 siege dude still. And they only have 1 fort, so I can just take this really quickly. Let's go ahead and grab this guy. Take that. I'm building a bunch of castles. I have access to rank 2 castles, so I'm building a bunch of those. I beat you. I beat you, Lithuania. Now you're gonna run away. They gonna die? Yes, they are. Lithuania, I was prepared to attack Poland even when they were allied with Lithuania, because Lithuania, their tech's 12. Our tech's 15. Oh, the other thing, I'm going to go ahead and... I'm doing standing armies, because I want to do professional armies. And because professional armies gives monthly war exhaustion minus 0.01, yearly army tradition +1, land leader fire +1. You can't actually see it here. It's nowhere here. Because you need quality and standing army to do it. So it gives some monthly war exhaustion, yearly army tradition, land leader fire +1, army tradition from battles +100%, reinforced speed 5%, reduced morale damage taken by reserves +5%. Artillery damage from back row +10%, general cost -5%, military advisor cost -10%, discipline 2.5%, and yearly army professionalism 0.5%. So I think that's actually pretty good. And then quality gives general cost -10%, infantry combat ability 10%, land leader maneuver, morale of armies, recover army morale speed, siege ability, artillery combat ability, cav combat ability. Standing army gives movement speed, manpower recovery speed, national unrest, recover army morale speed, siege ability. There's a lot of siege ability. Reinforced speed, yearly army tradition decay -1%, yearly army professionalism 0.5%, manpower recruitment cost -10%, prestige from land battles 33%. So that yearly army professionalism is actually pretty good, because my army professionalism for some reason can't increase more than 16.01%. I'm not sure if that's... I'm pretty sure that's bugged, actually. But if I get those two, then that should increase by 1% a year, just by itself, without even drilling. So let's see, it's 3.5 years. I'm going to take the first 2 of these. I'm going to dump aristocracy. That'll give some dip power back, but I'm going to replace it with bureaucracy. And dump a general. I'll dump that dude. Maneuver. I'll grab a couple of these. Yeah, that's good. So we have a quicker manpower gain. I did marry the Bohemian ruler because they have no heir and their ruler is 63 years old. So if they don't get an heir before this dude dies, a noble from House d'Anjou will succeed. So we'll get our guy on their throne. And I do need to conquer. I think it goes like Prague, and then it like comes down weird. Comes down to here, I think. It juts out though, so the Intermarium territory kind of comes out, and then it like juts out, and then juts back in. So it's really, it's weird territory. I might just, if I get Bohemia in a personal union, I might just keep them that way. If I attack Poland, Burgundy won't join. I could call in France. Which is weird, because if I try to attack Bohemia... Oh, okay. They'll do it now. So for some reason, it was saying that Bohemia was a distant war to France. I'm not sure why, because they would... France at the same time would fight Poland, which is actually farther away than Bohemia, but for some reason Bohemia was a too distant war for France. Also, Burgundy's ruler doesn't have an heir, so there would be a succession war between Castile and Poland, but they're only 35, so I imagine they'll get an heir. Moldavia's troops are just moving up and down. There we go. That should block them now. And we can trap them, hopefully. What territory is this? Wooded Hills. This is Wooded Hills. Let's just go. Alright, good enough for me. Hey, why'd you guys leave? Alright, they're all gone. I highly doubt Lithuania gives me any territory over here. So it's probably not worthwhile to take. I'll take those dead stacks. They can go up there. Split them in half. I'll just finish off these sieges, actually. Also, where did those troops come from? I swear those troops were not over here. They must have been walking down. I swear I'm not blind. Maybe just a little bit. Okay, our stability is now 2. So getting rid of aristocracy should get rid of the boost that they get. The spiritualists have taken over, though. Mostly because we don't have metropolitan advisors anymore, it's just one guy. A bureaucratic dude which does nothing for influence. Imagine those separate peace. Let's go ahead and spare those guys. I imagine Lithuania will separate peace from Moldavia. Though the AI, in my experience, hardly ever separate pieces for the most part. They like to keep people in wars until rebels show up. Our corruption should be decreasing. Yep, 0.22 every year. I guess my spy network was found out. Don't really need it. Well, spy network would be good, actually, but I don't need a claim, is what I mean. These three provinces, if I can get these two, that'd be nice because they all have natural features. So they're actually pretty good provinces. They have some residents in them. Some nomads as well. This one doesn't have residents, which is weird. I guess it's not that weird. It does have an important center of trade, but no residents. Also, I asked the devs about the communication efficiency in regards to trade, but no matter what the answer is, I'm going to try to get my communication efficiency down anyway. If you're not sure what I'm talking about, some people say that communication efficiency increases transportation costs in regards to trade goods, but I'm going to try to reduce my communication efficiency anyway, so whether or not that's true isn't a huge deal. Because it's not like I wasn't going to try to decrease my communication efficiency. I've already started building a capital, which is at 13. I've actually been building a lot. There's a couple of provinces that have residents over their cap. Slavonia is one of those, so I'm building amenities here, building amenities in Kodor, amenities in Istria, amenities in Skopje. A lot of amenities. Otherwise, if you don't build amenities, you can go over the cap. It's not a hard cap, but your death rate increases. So if you have like 12,000 residents and the amenities cap is at 10,000, you won't lose 2,000, but they'll just die quicker. So you won't get growth. Like these... The cap in this province is 10,000. There's 16,000 residents. So their natural change, they're dying. 0.036. So 36 residents are dying per year. So theoretically, if I upgrade this amenities to rank 2, they should hopefully start growing instead of dying. There's migration in the province, so they're actually growing because of that, but it'd be better if that natural change, instead of obviously decreasing, you want to increase. What are these castles? Over here and this one. No, it's over here actually. Pretty much all of the border castles I'm upgrading. Not this, that's a core. There's one right here, 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 and here. I suppose I might as well just wait for those to be done before I attack Poland. Because I plan on calling Burgundy, France in anyway, so France can take out Burgundy if they ever choose to join. The Burgundian ruler is malevolent, so that's why he won't join. Alright, yeah, they white peaced them. They took... Very greedy Lithuania. They took their provinces. They gave me nothing. They probably would have taken everything if I didn't take those first. I got 35 ducats from that entire war. That entire theater of the war. because the war's still going on. Lithuania, just for that, I'm not helping you out. Have fun. Alright, this one's done. I'll just wait 130 days, actually. Might as well. I should be able to handle Poland by themselves. Me versus Poland. Then there's Sweden Wolgast. I don't think France is going to get their troops over here in a timely manner because of the HRE they have to go through, unless Bohemia gives them... I think if Bohemia gives them access, they still have to get through everybody else, since we're not finding an HRE ruler. So I don't anticipate them getting their troops over here anytime in the first 2 years. So really it's going to be me versus Poland. And then Wolgast should bring some troops down. Sweden's pretty far away, so they'd have to come through this area. Yeah, because Lithuania has a truce and a personal marriage with Poland. No, they don't have a personal marriage. Okay. So they just have a truce, which actually ends September 1448. So I'm going to end this part here. I think I might just play till then. Might as well call in Lithuania, because that'll also keep Sweden from coming. If they get access through Lithuania, they'll just bring all their troops down here. But if not, then they'll have to go through these forts, and that'll slow them down. So thank you for watching, and goodbye.